My name is Diana. I have recently graduated with a BSc in innovation, in business innovation and international technology management at Birkbeck. I have previously studied at Coventry University. I did a BSc in business and human resource management. And I have been working in the higher education field for about 7 years now. Various things, actually. So first of all, I wanted to change the direction that I was going. So I was working in higher education for quite a long time, and I was within the professional services, but I was in an area that I had been doing for a while. So I wanted to try something else. And that's why I started looking for master's opportunities. So also I had a colleague who studied at Birkbeck, and she actually, I remember it a few years ago, she actually invited me to come to one of the open days that Birkbeck organized. And I found it very interesting and very good that they offered all the flexibility that I needed to study alongside my work as well. And in terms of the actual subject, I think I've always been a curious person, and I've had some like business and professional services background, so I wanted to carry on in the business world. I also had an interest in IT and technology, and this idea of studying innovation with technology management, I think it sounded very appealing to me because I have a very technology focused family as well. So I think it just sounded very good, and also had the flexibility that I needed. So that's why I chose it. My dissertation was about internationalization in universities in times of turmoil. So exactly how are universities responding to the Brexit challenges that are posed within internationalization of research. So, of course, because I work in higher education, is a topic that I chose so that I could continue studying in that area, and it was very important for me because I got to first of all learn more in-depth things that I didn't know about the work that I did, right, about the environment that I was in. So it really made me think about how universities operate, what are the challenges that Brexit poses. So it was at the time, a couple of years ago when I started the dissertation, it was a very topical thing, right? Brexit and everything that was going on and is still ongoing at the moment, right? I think it was a very interesting experience, and I did my dissertation as a qualitative research. So I did interviews with various representatives from the Russell Group universities, and I got to learn more from them, and I got to learn more about my area and get some ideas of what I wanted to do in the future as well. Yeah, so actually, about after my first year of studies, there was a secondment that came up in my university within the area of innovation. And because I had studied innovation networks as a module at Birkbeck, and the role, which was a very short-term role, focused on a specific project around innovation mapping and network mapping, I had the opportunity to apply for it and get selected. So I did this short secondment, and it was great because I was able to apply what I learned first of all in my innovation modules, and secondly get some experience in the area of innovation, which was great. And then later on, about a year ago now, I actually applied, and I now work full time in the umbrella of innovation within higher education in one of the biggest universities in London. I think, first of all, I would worry a bit less. So I would just try to enjoy the experience more and focus on spending more time with my colleagues and getting to know my colleagues more, because I found at Birkbeck it was very interesting. We had a very interesting mix of people, especially within my field, because it was all like working professionals who were either looking to get into a new field or they were looking to get in to advance in their careers. So I found it very interesting to work with people from a variety of fields who had similar interests as me, but at the same time, very different perspectives on things. So I think it was a great opportunity to network. I still have, contact with some of them, and I think I would have wanted to spend a bit more time on that networking aspect as well. And I think in general, Birkbeck was great for this type of networking situation in general.